I had planned a 4-day backpacking weekend for August, thinking that I would go to the Alpine Lakes Wilderness. But the mosquito report sounded bad, so I changed venues and headed to Packwood Lake instead. It was an easy 4-mile hike to Packwood Lake. At the lake, there is both a modern ranger cabin as well as an historic 1910 guard station that is no longer in use. I crossed the outlet, then hiked down the east shore of the lake. 1.7 miles beyond the bridge, after passing many occupied campsites, I found a place to pitch my tent. The temps were in the low 80s, and the weather was very humid, but the day was young, so I made my way down to the far end of the lake, where I discovered a partial view of Mount Rainier. This is where Upper Lake Creek flows into the lake. Back at camp, there was a bit of rain before dinner. I enjoyed a peaceful evening in my campsite. The next morning was still overcast and humid. I was delighted to spot 2 otters near my campsite. This is my plan today. Leave my camp here and do a day hike up here to Lost Lake. It was a steep climb, but I did have the privilege of spotting a pika. I also enjoyed some one-on-one time with a patch of delicious huckleberries. I reached lovely Lost Lake, where I was delighted to discover quite a few wildflowers in bloom. I cooled my feet in the lake and enjoyed a snack. There was no visible outlet to the lake, but I could hear running water a short distance away. After I was done relaxing and eating my snack, I packed up and went in search of the water I heard. I followed a rocky area down to a spot where water was flowing out from beneath the rocks. This was a very pretty spot with a lot of monkey flower in bloom. By the time I got back to Packwood Lake, the clouds were clearing and I saw some blue sky. It didn't last long, though, and the clouds started rolling back in. It sure made for a nice sunset, though. The clouds were thick and low on Saturday morning, but the temperature had dropped, so it didn't feel as muggy. I packed up and headed out today, even though I had one more day to my weekend. My foot was bothering me, and it was time to head home. Thanks for watching.